faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is love. Like everyone, I love my family. I just don't know all of them very well. And until the past year, that was the case with my Uncle Ken. We were rarely home to visit at the same time. He lived in Montreal, I was in Toronto. He was on the quieter side, and even though I always enjoyed any time I ever spent with him, I didn't really know who he was. On the outside, yes, Ken was really cool. He was a dancer. He traveled all over. He loved cats. He spoke French. He smoked Peter Jackson, king size, the white package. And our family has always been so proud of his career. Ken was one of those rare people who didn't sell out, but he followed his dream and he made a success of it. Ken is a very well-known and well-respected dancer and dance teacher. His students loved him, and if you saw his Facebook page and the pages following his death, you would see that that truly was the case with hundreds of former students. It wasn't until Ken got sick, though, that we became close. I started going to Montreal more often, actually spending time one-on-one with him. For me, there was a lot of firsts, learning about people that he's worked with, traveled with, danced with, looking at pictures from all of his trips. We spent hours talking about life and relationships, death, religion, God, family, friends, food. He loved food. Making meals, having snacks, drinking coffee in the morning, eating croissants, getting to know his partner, Louis. The times that I've spent in Montreal over the past year are very precious memories to me of making a very good friend. And not just one friend, but many, as Ken had so many people who really loved him there and who were there for him through this time. After he found out he had cancer, Ken didn't give up, but he kept busy through the days. He read books, he liked to cook, he was even collaborating on new dance projects. And he really was good-natured and easy to be around, even when he had bad days where he felt really sick. I feel very grateful and humbled to be part of a family of such loving, hardworking, and accepting people. Watching my grandma and my aunt and uncles, my mom, rallying around Ken during this time, providing support in any and every way possible, was truly inspiring. And seeing Ken's Montreal family, Louis, Brett, Sarah, Shona, Heather, Luke, Francis, and others, consistently showing up and doing all that they could for their friend, truly solidifies my belief in true friendship and true love. We all hoped that Ken would get better, but he didn't. So now we have to take solace in knowing that he's no longer suffering and have faith that he's somewhere kinder, better, and happier than here. Hope and faith can keep us going even through the darkest, saddest times in life. But in the end, without love, the hope and faith wouldn't actually mean all that much. I read a blog, and I say this all the time, but I truly believe that love is an action. It's also a feeling, and it's a great feeling to have. But without those proofs of love, how are we even sure it ever exists? When Ken breathed his last breath, he knew that he was surrounded, both in body and spirit, by people who loved him, accepted him, and truly believed in him. They had shown this through their actions over years of time, but it became especially evident when he truly needed them to be there for him, and they were. My family has lost 3 family members this past month alone. A grandfather, Jack, a great aunt, Mildred, and now an uncle, Ken. And I feel more than ever the importance of demonstrating love to those whom we truly cherish as much as we can, as often as we can, and as vocally as we can. Lots of phone calls, visits home, hugs, kisses, and I love yous. It's so easy when we have busy lives or careers, to let the day-to-day issues crowd out time and energy that we would like to spend on our truly important relationships. It breaks my heart to see what Ken had to go through this past year. But I'm also so grateful for the time that it afforded all of us to know him better, love him more, and prepare to say goodbye, even though you can never truly prepare for that. In the end, healthy or not, none of us knows for sure if we're going to live to see tomorrow. So, no regrets. As Pablo Picasso said, only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. So, rest in peace, dear Ken. We love you.